Hello, my friend, and welcome. This is your good morning yoga and meditation combo. Let's begin seated. So get comfy here. Sit on a blanket if you have one. I gave mine to Benji. But if you have a blankie or a block that you want to sit up on here, or a little pillow, let's get set up so we can just take a moment here in Sukhasana to check in. As you arrive, lengthen up through the spine and gently close your eyes. Allow yourself to just be here, be sleepy, be present. If you're feeling anxious, be anxious. There's no judgment here. Slipping into the role of the observer. I find that early morning hours are the perfect time, albeit sometimes a little hard to get there. It's the perfect time to carve out some space for listening to the body. Good. Now take a second here to notice your breath, and as you begin to bring awareness to your breath, let it be soft and quiet. Whatever that means to you, just let it be soft and quiet. Continuing to allow our attention to be drawn inward, in towards the self. Then slowly, even sweetly, we'll bring the palms together, Anjali Mudra, and allow them to rest gently underneath your chin, above, just floating above your heart center. And with this gesture, with this mudra, allow your heart to slowly lift up and allow your breath to deepen. So actively, with consciousness, elongating your inhalation and actively, consciously elongating your exhale. And as you begin this practice of deepening the breath with conscious awareness, now it can become a little more loud, moving from that quiet, easy breath to something that's just slightly more substantial, anchoring your mind with the sound of the breath. And feel free to make this moment your own, and all of these moments here as we move together. You can tap into an ujjayi breath, the victorious breath, that ocean sound. You can take some exhales out through the mouth with a sigh. You might even chant Om as you exhale. Just play here, allowing your attention and your focus to stay with the breath, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Now slowly slither your thumbs up towards your forehead, the third eye. See if you can grow a little taller through your spine. And if you like, choose one word that you just love to base the day on. What do you want the day's word to be? What do you want the day to feel like? Choose that word, and if you're having trouble settling on a word, you're not alone. Maybe just take the invitation to go with your gut. Maybe go with the first thing that came up. Inhale, holding that word in your mind. And exhale to release everything. Palms come to the knees. You can open the eyes if you like, or keep a soft gaze. Moving slow and steady, we'll drop the chin to the chest, round through the spine. Think cat pose. Then take it to the left, grounding through the sits bones as you move, smoothing the chest forward. Think cat pose. Maybe look up. And then exhale as you take it around to the right side. And then keep it going. Back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side. Keep it going. Find your breath. And then reversing it whenever you're ready. And this time really paying attention to the shoulders, maybe getting them a little more involved. And to the neck, getting the neck and maybe the placement of your nose a little more involved. Breathing. And then allow this circle, this spiral that you've been creating to get smaller and smaller and smaller until you feel like your center can come into a precise stillness. And you can close your eyes again when you get there. Take your time, take your time. And just have this felt sense of your head and your heart and your pelvis being stacked in one beautiful line. Just do your best. Again, no judgment here. And then from here, drop your right ear over your right shoulder and then release your left fingertips to the earth. You can play here whether or not you want to flex your left fingers up towards the sky or down towards the ground. Maybe you keep it resting, keep it chill. Finding that expansive inhale and that slow and long exhale. Take it to the other side, left ear over left shoulder, right fingertips come to rest on the earth, or we play with a little movement here in the hand. And then bring it back to center. We're going to draw small circles with the nose right out in front of you, slow and steady, one way, allowing the circles to slowly get bigger and bigger. Relax your shoulders. And then reverse it and start big, and this time they'll get smaller and smaller and smaller. Relax your feet. And get really, really, really small all the way back down to center, where we once again check in with this central line, this energetic line, the Sushumna, feeling that energy draw up from the pelvic floor all the way up the spine to the crown of the head and beyond. And we'll keep this spinal awareness as we slowly move forward onto all fours. And when you get there, drop the elbows down to the ground. Forearms are parallel. Peek at me if you need a little visual. Wrists in line with the knees. Then walk your knees back in space and let's open up the shoulders here. Nice and gentle. Find your breath. Forehead may or may not come to the ground. Tailbone points up towards the sky and we breathe into our front body. We ground through the knuckles. If you spend a lot of time at a computer like I do, take a couple loving breaths here, filling the belly and the rib cage and the upper back body as you inhale, and softening as you exhale. Grip through your fingertips, press to the tops of the feet, and let's slowly come forward onto the belly, keeping the elbows and the feet exactly where they are. Carve a line with your nose to look forward, Sphinx pose. Ground down through your elbows, breathe. Now close your eyes here and just notice how you feel in your body. Press down gently through your pubic bone to slowly bring awareness to your low abs. Take a little pressure out of the low back by bringing your pubic bone down to the earth. Keep breathing here as you tuck your chin, just subtle movements, finding length in the back of the neck. As if you were moving in slow motion, moving through water, begin to trace a line with your nose. Keep the body, your foundation where it's at, and just slowly trace a line with your nose over to the right. Breathe. Press away from your yoga mat. And then carve a line through center and take it to the left. Press into your right elbow. Lovely. Release onto the belly all the way, belly and chest all the way to the ground. Send the fingertips back. Inhale in, exhale, loop the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades together, and we'll lift just the front part of the body up. Keep your toes on the ground. Fingertips reach back, palms face in towards your body, a little locust variation, but keep it low. Press into your pubic bone. Try to draw up through your navel. I know it's challenging. Breathe. Benji snoring. Perfect early morning. Old man snoring. And then release this. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and send it back into a child's pose, either with the knees together or wide, your choice. Take a couple breaths here and return to that one word. And then you can just breathe here, be with that word, feeling your body, noticing your breath. Or if you'd like to craft a little prayer or a little intention for your day, I invite you to do so now. Whatever you got, let's take it with us as we slowly rise up to all fours. Step the right foot forward, walk the left knee back, nice low lunge here. Fingertips frame the front foot. Breathe deep. Back toes can be uncurled or curled, your choice. Breathing deep here. Then find a little lift from the pelvic floor. Find your center. Loop the shoulders forward, up and back as we reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Opening up through the front body, grounding through the back body. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe your gaze goes slightly up, upward, reach. And then on an exhale, let's bring it back down, nice and easy. Come back to all fours, or you can take a downward facing dog here, your choice. We'll move to the second side right away. Left foot forward, right knee walks back. Take a couple breaths here. Let's not rush it. Nice and easy. Fingertips frame the front foot. Notice the sensations in your hips, the front, side. Notice the sensation in your low back. Then ground through the feet. Find that gentle lift up through the pelvic floor, that connection to your core center, and slowly, mindfully reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Lift your chest. Maybe lift your gaze. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe. And then exhale, slow and steady. Bring it down. And we'll come back to all fours or downward facing dog. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. If you're in downward dog, bring the knees to descend to the earth. And then together we'll swing the legs to one side, any side, and send the legs out in front. Inhale in here, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bend the knees and imagine leading with your heart here. So bend the knees just a bit, flex your feet, lead with your heart, forward, 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 until finally you can release and round the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. Knees can stay bent, really bent here, or you can start to straighten, being slow about it, being mindful. Another place to connect to that word, that feeling. And then release that. We'll slowly come back up. Plant the palms on the ground. Shift your hips down so you can easily lie your spine onto the ground. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little gently side to side. We'll finish with the reclined twist today. So sending both knees to the right. Opening up through your left arm. Drawing your attention inward here as you notice the felt sense of your breath in your body. So when you breathe in, what do you feel? When you breathe out, what do you feel? You choose when you're ready, but whenever you're ready, we'll take it to the second side just by rolling gently through center and taking the knees over to the left, opening up through your right wing. And this time, maybe feeling the breath in your body, but also noticing the support of the earth. Then keep your left knees where they are. Bring your right hand over to meet your left so that you're in a little fetal position here. Take a breath in. Maybe lift the corners of the mouth slightly. Exhale out through your mouth to slowly push up and come up to a comfortable seat. Back to Sukhasana, your version. We'll bring the palms together at the heart. And closing the eyes and returning back to this center line that runs up and down the spine. Feeling the earth support you. And coming back to the word that you chose. Taking this mindfulness of the body, this awareness of the breath, and a little connection to your heart into your day. Let's take one breath in, lifting the thumbs back up to the third eye. Breathe in. And exhale to bow. Namaste.